see for the light heavyweights.
Yeah, taller, not as bulky. Perhaps gonna look to use his range a lot more. Can be a bit tricky on the ground. Gotta look out for those Darce chokes. Gotta look out for the anaconda chokes, triangles even. Anything he can do to wrap up his legs and arms around you, he will use. Although he's coming off of a semifinals TKO victory over Team Bulgaria in only 1 minute and 25 seconds. Łukasz Makowski is a dangerous prospect coming in to this junior men's light heavyweight finals of the IMMAF 2023 World Championships.
Junior men's light heavyweight final here, 93 kilograms, 205 pounds. Ivan Poremchuk from Team Ukraine in the blue corner. Łukasz Makowski from Team Poland in the red. Definitive reach there for Łukasz. How does he use that in this fight here?
Well, you can see right now, I do believe, is Poremchuk respecting the distance. You can't obviously tell that Makowski has the reach advantage. And look at that, using it very well there, connecting to the chin of Poremchuk. Keeping things at a distance, I do believe, is a recipe for success for Makowski. Poremchuk recognizes that, tries to close the distance, now finds himself on his back.
Makowski commanding the top position here, hips in heavy, could be looking for the ground and pound. That's going to open up his ability to pass the guard and then control the body of his opponent. Preventing the stand-ups, gives you a position to do more damage and also chase for the submissions. Poremchuk looking to walk the legs up potentially for the triangle. Łukasz reverts here to the ground and pound, and he's going to be able to reach him pretty easily with those long arms.
Yeah, Poremchuk is a tricky grappler. Remember, he defeated Mohamed Soldayev via rear naked choke in just a round. And he's gonna look to get a hold now of Makowski any way he can. Try to keep him in his guard. Try to isolate limbs. But Makowski doing a good job circling out his arms. Now looking to regain posture, perhaps score some points with the ground and pound. Look at that reach. That is ridiculous.
Poremchuk got to be careful about leaving those arms on the inside of the guard for risk of the armbar and the triangle. Referee asking for some more action as Łukasz goes to the body here and to the head for ground and pound. This is where he has to be careful, leaving those arms in. That's where Ivan wants to start to walk those legs up for the triangles and the armbar entries.
Now, Poremchuk right now, Dean, is trying to, of course, get a hold of any sort of isolation, limb isolation of some sort. But let's say he doesn't get it. Makowski's doing a good job of circling his arms. What do you do as a plan B there?
In the bottom position for Ivan, I mean, at this point, he had success previously with securing the triangle, but he's got to control an arm and a leg. But he opts to get back to the feet. I was going to say kick off the hips and get back to the feet as well as another option for him. If he's not having success from the open guard, due to that long reach as well, it's precarious. Unless Łukasz is deep in the guard, those submissions aren't affordable. And also, you've got to think about the judges here. You know, in that top position, when we see Łukasz in the top position, fire the punches, control, what does that look like to the judges if this goes to the scorecards?
Absolutely, and that can't be overstated. The judges are the ones judging, of course.
Ooh,
they're going to want to see you. Oh, look at that.
Used it to sweep, which is beautiful. We don't often see the omoplatas in mixed martial arts due to the slip factor. But we saw the sweep attempt there from Ivan towards the end of the round.
Yeah, interesting looks off of the ground from Poremchuk. Ground and pound, of course, favoring Makowski. Makowski's probably got to look to, if this ends up on the ground again, keep his elbows to himself now. Probably keep his posture, stay on his feet maybe even. You could see, like, from his standing posture, he could reach down all the way down to the chin of Poremchuk. No problem. A pretty solid ape index for Łukasz Makowski.
Sergeant Gloves here. Ivan takes center stage. If he wants to try and get past this longer reach, he's got to move the head as he comes in for the boxing combinations.
I do believe Poremchuk would benefit from keeping the trajectory of those punches straight forward, not less looping punches, or else he'll leave himself open for the counters of Makowski.
Yeah, Poremchuk got to have a cleaner entry here with the head movement, or he's got to fake the level change and come upstairs with the punches to get around that reach. Can't afford to, as you said, to come straight forward and get countered with those kind of like looping punches. But trying to command the takedown here now, drops for the double. Was the defense there for Makowski?
So this is the advantage, of course, being the taller fighter. If you can get your shoulder underneath their shoulder, you're going to have a good ability of keeping their posture upright, and we're seeing just that right now. Oh, look at that. Beautifully done by Poremchuk. Heavy hips from the Ukrainian.
They'll look to take the back here and clear the arm if he wants to circle round. As if it's been a ground and pound here, slamming the left hands in. Here's Poremchuk from Team Ukraine. Oh, heavy right hand. Lands on the chin. Makowski. Makowski doing a better job of sitting up in the guard here with the underhooks. That's going to limit the ability for Poremchuk to slam those big punches in. Poremchuk got to drag the legs away or body lock here if he wants to try and flatten out Makowski. There's a leg lace as well as possibility to walk up into the mounted position.
Yeah, I do believe he's going to be looking to get up over those knees as well. Because right now he just has the butterfly position conceded to Makowski. Makowski looking to sweep some sort. Leaving his neck exposed here.
Dominant control in the light heavyweight division from Poremchuk, but we see Makowski get the strength to get back to his feet. Poremchuk again in on the double leg. 10 seconds left in the round. He's going to start to wear down the cardio here of Makowski. Poremchuk consistently threatening that top position, forcing Łukasz Makowski to work. As he gets back to his feet here, a bit of a laboured get up, Ali.
Yeah, certainly. It's going to be a tough third round if this, in fact, does mirror his fatigue levels. We're going to have to see Makowski now start to work the uppercut, start to whip out the jab in front of Poremchuk, keep anything he can between himself and Poremchuk, and give him something to worry about if he does eventually shoot. It's going to be tough now, considering, all things considered, does seem like he's a bit more fatigued than Poremchuk.
Makowski in the corner, the red corner, he's got the hands on top of the cage, trying to open up the lungs. He's receiving some instructions from his corner, but he looks pretty tired here coming into this third round. And if Poremchuk latches onto that fact here, he's going to look for the takedown and try to control and force more work from Makowski in that bottom position.
Yeah, this could be wind in the sails of Poremchuk.
Poremchuk doesn't give any distance away, looking for the inside leg kick. Level change now into the double body lock. Poremchuk gets the takedown. This could be the beginning of the end here, Ali.
Certainly not a good spot to be in for Makowski. Good job, though, getting back up to his feet. Leaving his neck exposed, though. Look at that, popped right out.
That's going to expend a lot of energy. Yeah, there's lots of pressure for Poremchuk, but it's going to take a lot of energy here for Makowski to try and wrestle. I would have thought he'd try and separate here and utilize the longer range for the striking and pick his shots. But this wrestling is going to just sap the gas tank further here of Łukasz Makowski.
Absolutely, this certainly benefits Poremchuk. Nicely done there by Makowski, anticipating the takedown there. No setup from Poremchuk. Again, gets his man to the ground. He's got to look to pass that right knee of Makowski's to pin him to the ground.
Dominant top pressure here from Poremchuk. An awesome job of smothering Makowski, forcing him to work in that bottom position. This is a tactical decision here in this top position for Poremchuk to wear Łukasz down. Makowski consistently here taking deep breaths, mouth wide open. Referee asking for more action here, though.
Yeah, interesting. We're seeing right now Makowski doing a good job, though, of getting back to his feet. The question is, will this be enough? He needs to separate. And now Poremchuk has his hands clasped. Oh, again, back to the mat. This is super valuable for Poremchuk. I do believe he even got the side position. Makowski doing a good job of getting his knees in between himself and Poremchuk. He's got to look to build up to a base right now. Use his hands to create some height, get his feet underneath him. There he goes. Relentless with the takedowns. This Ivan Poremchuk. He's looking to cruise to a judge's decision here.
Yeah, sorry, Ali. He's going to look to try and debilitate him here in this top position. Those consistent takedowns, we see Makowski get back to his feet. Poremchuk takes him straight down. Doesn't just sap the cardio, saps the confidence. But that's nice work from Makowski, though, to get this outside position. But you've got to argue here in this last 10 seconds, Makowski's got to look for a finish.
Nice initiative from Makowski, but will it be enough? Noticeable fatigue from both of these gentlemen, leaving it all in the cage for all the marbles.
Makowski's still on the ground here, just trying to get some breath. And Poremchuk on the feet takes a lap of the cage. Such a huge contrast there in the cardio abilities. And it's largely due to the fact of the selection of the game plan from Poremchuk. He weared down on Makowski, consistently forced him to defend in that bottom side position, which sapped the gas tank. But a credit to Makowski there towards the end of the third round, got the takedown for the outside position. But like you said, I just don't think it's going to be enough. I think Poremchuk is going to take the gold medal here at light heavyweight.
We will find out in just a moment's notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges. Score of 5 for our winner, 2023, IMMAF Light Heavyweight Champion, Ivan Poremchuk, Ukraine.
Nice win there for Poremchuk for Team Ukraine. As we expected, Ali, the decision going towards Ivan Poremchuk.
Yeah, just solid game plan there from Poremchuk. Getting his man down to the ground, wearing him out, using his long limbs against him, fatiguing him every step of the way, cruising to a solid, unanimous